Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Today there's still a lot of 2-star quests to push through. Some of them are kind of interesting. Like, the danger option that they're mentioning now suggests to me that this quest is guaranteed to have the Great Macao show up. So it's probably worth hunting it just because this is a sub quest. It's not really worth much, but if I don't hunt it, then it's just gonna be a bunch of these cleared, and there is the Cephadrome, but I think this is probably a better plan. But I'm gonna go through all of these because I don't want to leave anything behind. I also have to check because I have to have everything set up correctly, but it's kind of interesting. Presumably it's a component of how the Switch works, but it's still saying the same daily hunt, but it's been a few days. Maybe I should shut it down instead of suspending it, and then maybe it would work differently that way. But as it stands, it's kind of interesting that it doesn't work based on the real day, it works based on some other function, or it will change after this hunt. Wait. If I'm hunting Renoplos, I don't remember seeing Renoplos here. So they must be in... Unless they changed the layout and suddenly Zone 6 has Renoplos. I just don't remember seeing Renoplos in this zone at all. Or in this, any of these zones. Oh no, it must have changed then. Because I've never seen Renoplos here. I've seen the other guys, but... Oh, guess what? Sword mode. I'm gonna charge, right? No, it isn't. Oh, and I'll be able to try out Demon Riot and Trance Slash this time. Against a Renoplos, but... Oh wait, no. I only need 5. I'm actually not going to charge those up in time to even test them out. I was kind of hoping it would go for the sweeping attack. Kind of interesting. Oh wait, does it build up on corpses? It doesn't. There's various, at least in Rise, there's various attacks that if you attack an already dead monster, it will work. Like, you can clear Frenzy Virus attacking a dead monster. Maybe not small monsters, I'm not sure. But at least in this context, you can't build up the gauge by attacking a dead monster. This is not the best path. I should have gone 1, 6, 5, 4, 2, 3, 7, 8. You know, it is kind of appealing, the limited movement options. It appeals to the like, okay, what is the route to follow? Since it's less freeform, you can't just jump over walls and stuff. It's a lot more optimizable. I don't see a Renoplos, so let's double check. That's kind of interesting. So Trance Slash I want to leave till I have Demon Riot, because Demon Riot is explicitly... Well, I guess I can go 9, 11, 10 to 3. Okay. Demon Riot... A Trance Slash specifies that it can continue... It maintains Demon Riot. Wow, one of my Palicos is really far behind. The morph timing is so different. Compared to what I'm used to. I'm used to, oh, just forward attack into an easy morph. Whereas the morph, there's far fewer opportunities to morph. Which basically just makes it more, it requires more knowledge that way. Yeah, you can't morph quickly there. It's actually perfect. I'm hitting it enough, but I think I'm just gonna Trance Slash the last guy. Okay, I'll Trance Slash in Axe form, see if it switches me to Sword form. I was too quick. No, I have to be in Sword form to even activate it. Okay, that's good to know. It doesn't auto switch. Or I'm just doing it wrong? Or do I have to have Demon Riot? Or is the... No. Do I need Demon Riot to use Trance Slash? I don't think it said so, because otherwise why would it be a separate skill? The evasion works. You have to use it in a specific context. I really like that. Oh, wait, he's down so he can't get launched. Sending Icarus flying. I'm just confused. Maybe I need to read something more. This is ZLB. Oh, no, it isn't. I'm dumb. So it does auto switch and then... Okay, I'm just dumb. I don't know how to... Different controller. B is down, A is right on the Switch. Whereas I think I guess Xbox, PlayStation based controllers. Xbox based controllers, A is down, B is right. PlayStation doesn't use AB. Oh wait, no. So I confused myself because I forgot that difference. Is that like, have all Nintendo controllers always had this layout? Or is it some recent choice? Let's look at NES. Well, NES is not a good example. I think it only has... Yeah, it only has the AB. What would be the first one that would... I guess... Nintendo... Oh, no. Yeah, SNES has A, B... Okay, yeah. The A, B, X, Y layout is the same as the as an SNES controller. Or at least it's the same as non-official SNES controllers, which means it's probably the same as the official. Okay, that explains why it has a totally different button layout. And it does justify it pretty well. Wait, this said something about a Cephadrome. I was skimming it. Okay, so it's Great Macao again. I wonder what happens. It probably doesn't give me anything if I hunt a Great Macao in this. But it's getting into the game. I'm gonna need to drill into my head the controls, which is another good reason to hunt. If a Great Macao shows up here, hunting it's a good idea because I need to drill the controls into my brain. Oops. Need to make sure that I don't foolishly press A instead of B. Here we go. 2, 6, 4, 5. I think, oh. I wonder if they're here in the night or if it's just this quest that's like I like the differences every time. I should have eaten if I'm gonna actually hunt a Great Macao. But I mean, if I never find it, then I won't hunt it. It seems a little more fixed in place with some of the attacks. Is it actually the vertical, the rising sweep sends these guys flying specifically? Because that's good to keep in mind, because then I want to delay using it until it's lethal. But if it launches them every time, that's pretty interesting. Because it makes for a more involved it missed anyway, but like it makes it for a more involved, like, do you want to send them flying? That's pretty good. I do enjoy that. I don't fight like the small monsters often in Rise or World, so I don't know how they behave in that. But I never noticed that sort of interaction, so it might do that, but bite me. Oh, that's not sideways. That was kind of fortunate, except for the fact that it... Oh, you can't roll backwards. Can I evade backwards? If I face this way, can I? I can. That's good to know. I'm not gonna... Oh, shoot. I'm not gonna paintball. Because it's not really necessary. Because I don't need to hunt the Great Macao. Why is... So does Transflash build faster in sword mode? Or did I misremember? And one is Riot... Demon Riot might be... I'm confusing myself, that's all. Demon Riot, I think, is just a slower charge. I thought they had the same, like, extra long, but it must be... It must not be both that were extra long. Okay, so it's this. Can get me here. Oh yeah, I wanted to pay attention. Yeah. I need to get used to not being able to roll backwards. Evasion. If I'd evaded, I would have been fine. That will get old. You know what? That will get old very quickly. Getting knocked out of zones. But it isn't old yet. And I knew I was near the edge of the zone. Oh. Okay, Demon Riot, which is... Do I have to press anything here? Okay, it takes a while to enhance, so I have to be careful there. Wait, does it last? Oh, it lasts a long time, I think. This is terrible. Obviously, it was a bad one to go for. I'm not gonna... It was just pure greed. I'm stuck against a wall. If I put it away, it stays. So I assumed that the gauge would count down, but it's just flashing, so I don't think it... Either it lasts a crazy long time, or it's just going to flash faster and faster and then disappear. Oh, it's, I have to watch my sword gauge, I think. That's what I need to watch. Okay. I'm gonna get hit pretty badly if I just stand here. Ooh. How much does the Mega Potion heal for? Pretty good. So if the Demon Riot, the only real metric is the sword gauge. Oh. Those guys do a lot of damage. So can I... See, with Demon Riot, I can pull out the sword... I can morph at a different stage. Like, I can morph even if it's below... Okay, it's dead. I don't... They do so much damage for small monsters, and they launch you so far. See, obviously the Trance Slash was wasted. Though, how wasted? I don't know. Probably not that wasted, considering I don't think I've had an actual opening for it this whole time. The Demon Rat was for sure wasted. If I'd saved it for right now, that would have been perfect. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely better to... wait. But it would have been a good time to use it there. But I don't... But I'm bad. Okay, it's leaving. Here's where I'm not going to be able to follow it. Because it's probably going to zone 8, I'm guessing. No! Don't take your little guys with you. I need to kill them. One issue with how that behaves, if this didn't launch them, I could actually do wild swings, but since it launches them, if they're not against a wall, I can't wild swing them after. It's kind of an interesting conundrum. Consider... Oh, it's not wild swing, it's hack and slash. I'll run to 8, because I do kind of want to kill it. I need to use these hunts to build a habit, though. Like, I should be eating the rations at the start of every hunt before I even leave the starting zone. I should be eating them to max my stamina. There's definitely other habits that I need to properly remember the controls. Like, B is down, A is right, and they are laid out correctly for that. Okay, I'm just gonna go aggressive. Just go straight into hack and slash. Saving sword mode. That's breaking the face. not killing it. It's not the most obvious face break. It is visible. It's... The games after this have definitely made it more obvious. So, buff. Very slow buff. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it. It's a bad idea, but... Kill the Macao? Thank you. Can I cancel out of this? No, I can't. Oh, I can. No, I can't. I can change it a little. But I can't cancel. It's a waste of the gauge, but I kind of want the parts. For as much as I can get. What's the best way to get to a more... It's not that. Is it this, that, into more, maybe? It's dead? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Translash, you have to wait till it's on the ground. Or like you have to wait for it to be like stuck. So if I can get, if Palicos can be effective for KOing, I probably would want that if I want to use Translash. Because without KO, it feels like a very difficult one to get all the hits in, at least. Might be easy to get like a couple hits in though, I don't know. Already dead. The camera. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like, because Translash, in theory, takes up a slot for something that could be more useful outside of big openings. But maybe it's so good if you can hit the entire chain that it's worth it. If you have KOs, then it's super good. Or if the monster falls over a lot. Like... Or reliably falls over, maybe. Which, I don't know enough about any monsters to know anything about that, but... I wonder how long you can delay that. Like, the last moment you can do something really slow action that carries through. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I'm actually enjoying getting used to the controls for the sake of... Like, getting used to the controls just hunting basic monsters. It's good. Yeah, so that did actually count as Hunt of the Day, which is beneficial. I like them showing this overtly. Like, Rise shows it, but it's not a ba-ba-ba-ba when you get a record. This is like obvious when you have a new biggest or shortest, or longest or shortest? Tallest or shortest? I'm not actually sure what the metric is, whether it's the length of the monster or the height of the monster. Because shortest could be short height-wise or short length-wise. So I finished our quest. Stargazer flower. It's a gift. What is the Stargazer flower? Is it in my inventory? Or item pouch? It is not. Take items. Ah, it's a die. So basically it's set up, you can dye stuff red, maybe? Though Stargazer doesn't make me think red, so I'm not sure. Oh, if you help out the village sheep with his cephadrome problem, you might find yourself one step closer. So basically that's hinting at what the one of the key quests is. I like that. That's cool. Ancient berries, unique ferns, mushrooms. I think I might do these as a palico or a prowler because I need to test out boomerangs, see how they work. Because I don't know how they behave, but I bought them, so I can try them. My assumption is it's a bad idea to do it right now. I accidentally switched to the second page, whoops. I should play with them, with Moofy? But for now, it's a very good idea. Like, I assume it's a case. I assume it's a case of the boomerangs break eventually. Laranoths drop them if interrupted. I'm glad I read that. Are Laranoths the big guys? It is. So if they're eating and then I hit them, they'll drop berries? I'm hoping. I like that. I mean, that's tedious, but I like that as a system. How many do I need to... Wait. Okay, I probably have to leave. Oh, yeah, because they're just angry. I want to test... I need to build up the boomerang gauge. See if after I use piercing boomerangs I can throw them, or if it's a control that I need to do. Because the boomerangs are not here. Despite being a... Unless maybe I have to change the equipment? It must not be this. It must be some other thing that I don't understand properly. How many do I need? 3. I only have to do that 2 more times. Oops. This one looks like it's about to eat. I have to be honest. The game establishing fairly early that you should actually read the quest is great. Like, it needs to be established, and once it's established, I just need to force myself to pay attention. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't have done this correctly at all. I would have just started harvesting stuff. And it would have taken a long time before I bothered to check the quest. Which actually, it helps a lot. The load times are kind of bad. Eating? Nope, not eating. Sorry. I meant to interrupt you. Which is funny. The idea of I meant to interrupt them instead of, oh, I didn't mean to not interrupt you. This one should be eating. This is a lot of fun, actually. It's super minor. But I really like that as a mechanic. Oh, they do less damage than the charging Renoplos do. What was the side objective? Water lily roots? No, I'm not going to do that. Because I don't know for sure where they come from. That's really fun. So I just want to... Boomerangs? But is it like a... How would I... Oh, I have to press B to throw boomerangs. Okay. Or A. Which means presumably I don't need... That works a lot better. Okay. I assume I don't need to activate piercing boomerangs, and I don't need the items. Okay, that's easy. I need to try it when I don't activate piercing boomerangs, because if I need to activate piercing boomerangs to throw boomerangs, then that's good to know. Where are they gone? I guess they ran away after I hit them and they couldn't fight me, so they disappeared? Yeah. Bite me. Hit the annoying cat. Come on. They're immune. I kind of wish I had sent them flying. It would have been much funnier. Icarus is a gatherer and the other one is not. It's good to learn that I should be reading the quest info more often. It's another habit. I need to establish a habit of reading the quest info before I start the quest. Why can't we get found a boutique urn? I mean a unique fern. Bitter yet sweet. Nightly tipple. Obviously drinking, but like... I just can't understand. I've never heard the term tipple. It's probably like intentionally old, antiquated term, but they don't need the boomerangs. I guess I do this first. I take this. I store the boomerang. Then I fix it. Easy. Admittedly, like, the term nightcap is also weird for a drink. Sort of. Why is that? What is the paintball? What is the is it part of, is it like how the quest works? Or is it some, I didn't eat. I'm a cat. I don't have rations to eat. I don't have stamina. But like, nothing in the quest description suggested there would be a pre-targeted monster. I also need to gather ferns. I think ferns are from these. 'Cause it's not a... Well, unless there's like a mechanic where if you're a prowler, there's some degree of reveal. Wait, isn't there a mechanic about... looking... I don't know if it was older games, even older than this, or if it was more recent than this, about... Look, you get paintballs if you wave to a fly... like an airship or something? Or a hot air balloon? It's a mechanic? I don't know. Just maybe Prowler automatically knows where the monster is because it can't throw paintballs? That would be kind of interesting. Not necessarily good, but interesting. Oh, I was hoping to be right on the border. Okay, so you can, yeah, it doesn't... It's not clear if I can pull the boomerangs. Okay, without piercing boomerang, it only hits once. Once on the way out only, and then not on the way back, or just on the way back. So the piercing boomerang is super high value. Hey, that's bad. And it actually hits multiple times on the way out, as well as hitting on the way back, I think. I'm a bit too aggressive. Okay, it doesn't hit on the way back at all. Just multiple times on the way out. Which is fine. Just kind of... Oh no! I guess it hits multiple times, but it's still limited to like 3 hits or something. Maybe 2 hits. It's hard to count when you are bad at counting. I'm basically just hunting it because I want to try mess around with Prowler more and see how the boomerang hunting feels. Yeah, okay, you can keep Pierce Boomerang up 100% of the time, probably. And I bet even Big Boomerang you can probably keep up similarly, given that it's only a 1 energy cost, and I've already built up to 3. It's cool. It's not the most... It's definitely not the most engaging playstyle. That heal is pretty slow, I think. I think it's even slower than the potion. Can I cancel out of it? No. But it does do AoE. Like, it heals other people too, I think. So it's kind of a different context. I still have Piercing Boomerang. Does it last forever? No, it's flashing now. It has to be going away. It's an interesting difference. I don't know if Boomerang is very fun as a primary hunting style, though. Maybe with, like, the big Boomerang, it's very satisfying to hit monsters a lot, but... it almost wants me straight back into the zone. Oh, yeah, Pierce is over. Yeah, Pierce you can keep up forever. It takes a little bit of time to buff, so you have to keep that in mind. It is probably really good against all our monsters, though. Like it probably has Basarios type rock monsters. I bet against those it would be pretty nice, because it's not going to bounce. I also don't know if it's more efficient to melee here, or if I should do this. I don't know if I should always cancel out of the melee hit at the end. It's one of the things where I would definitely, like, benefit from damage numbers to see how much the boomerangs hit for, see how much the melees hit for. Kind of risky to just keep button mashing. It's calling more Maccaos. He's tired. So yeah, if I understand, the Gathering Palico 1, 2, 3, and like this healer and another one have 3 as well. But a bunch of other... I should be careful. Because if I kill it here, which I don't think I will yet, but if I did, I might struggle, depending on how it flops to the ground. This is slower though, I think. It certainly feels slower than Switch Axe, which I think is appropriate, considering it's ranged. And has infinite healing. And I don't even have optimal healing. Why is it... Is that a special one? Because it's sparkly? I do need to actually gather ferns, though, so I won't just chase it. Yeah, I kind of wonder if the piercing boomerang does a lot of cutting damage. Like if you can use it to get tail cuts. Because if you could, it would be very beneficial. See, I need the abyssal mushrooms, which I think are zone 9 or 11. But they're fairly easy to get. I just am committed to the hunt now. Rude. Yeah, it's kind of like a, I don't know, bow gun adjacent style. Maybe more limited, given that it doesn't have coatings or ammo. It does good damage though. It's definitely not bad damage. For how safe it feels. Mope shroom. Blue mushroom, that's good, I think. I don't have a good wake up, though. That's one negative of this setup. I guess I'll just go for it, though. Why the music? Or the alert? Wait, can I aim that much? Rude. I definitely couldn't play like Boomerang Prowler primarily. Like it's not unless I'm missing something, it's not very varied, which means it's just kind of sitting at an appropriate distance throwing boomerangs forever. which is, it has appeal. And hunting with a couple other palicos is pretty funny. But it's a bit one note. Like, to a certain extent, maybe you could say Great Sword is kind of one note because it's just getting charged slashes and stuff. But you have to adjust a whole lot more than just, oh, I'm throwing a lot of boomerangs at people. Like, it's a lot more, there's a lot more to adjust to with melee weapons or Blade Master weapons. Though, Prowler's interesting. Like, if you can hunt, if Prowler is what made it so that it was paintballed, because you can't paintball yourself, so it just automatically shows where they are because the cat can smell it, then I would imagine that having a Prowler on a team would be super valuable. Just for the convenience, even. Is it angry because the Felvine was stolen, specifically? Or do I have like a skill equipped? Like, is it specifically a reaction to them healing from a Prowler? I don't know. It's kind of, there's so many specific elements that I do not understand. Probably shouldn't be mining. I'm here for the mushroom. And ferns, of course, but... Ooh, piercing boomerang. Pretty helpful. That goes on 11 next. Oh, it's not dead. I thought it was dead. Oh, unconscious. Let's just move on. Can't spend too much time. I want to clear at least one more zone. One more normal quest. 3. Please give me another double. We'll need 2 more. Unlucky. Unlucky's difficult. It's more, I always think it, I'm like, oh, unlucky, but it's really more not lucky. Whereas unlucky is sort of bad luck, not kind of expected luck. I don't think getting multiple doubles is the expected luck on abyssal mushrooms. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a 60% chance for double and 30% chance for single, 10% chance for something else. Gross. Okay. I think one more. One more, yep. Good points, though. Wait, how many ferns? I was trying to... I couldn't remember what exactly... Wait. Is my... So do Prowlers level up slower than... Palicos? Okay, 6 more ferns. Whoops. This might be fine. The mushrooms might be here. Okay, that's it. Now I need ferns. There's so much specific. There's so many specific choices that are a lot of fun in this game. Oh, I get a fern from there. Can you just count to 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I need to count to 2. So is it Jaggy and Jagia? That's what... Jaggy and Jagia are somewhat different. But Great Jaggy is the big version? I'm not sure. There's no ferns here. Could collect some metal, but I should be fine. Could fish. Maybe I should always check the fish. See like, oh, there's a big fish here, so I should do this. There's actually an even bigger fish in the back. That's the one that I want. I want the bigger fish. That looks like a tuna in a tiny little pond. Well, I'm not gonna get the bigger fish. I can get it after. It's a very, very big fish. Wet fish are good because it's a whetstone. There's 2 of these big fish. Oh, do you have to button mash? I'm assuming button mash. Nope. Clearly it's not button mash. I don't want that. I want to cast it right in front of this guy. Oh, is it just spin controllers? Okay, spin joysticks. It's the tuna. And there's one more tuna. I don't know if I want glutton tuna for anything. Can I check? Oh, I can. That's convenient. Allowing you to sometimes get items from its stomach. I'm gonna stop, but it's fun. I wonder if that's the case of at the end of the hunt, there's a chance to get an item, or if it's when you fish it up, there's a chance of getting items, and since I didn't get an item that time, I didn't get an item. It's interesting. 1. Come on, just one more. 2. Good. So that, unless I don't know how to count, I'm good. Double check the... Yep, okay. Wonderful. I only wanted to do the side quest because I knew the abyssal mushrooms would be pretty quick. It's probably not worth it. Like, it's probably not worth even the 5 minutes that it might have been added, because it's just Zenny, I think. And like, the Zenny just doesn't matter when you get a bunch of free eggs to sell at the start of the game. So it's a bit of a pointless effort. Unless there is a quest, like an achievement, maybe? I don't know if this game has achievements. Unless there's an achievement for completing X number of subquests, in which case, sure. Completing easy subquests is totally worth it. I'm gonna actually check if there's a faster way to clear out the reward box. monster fluid. Great Macao hide. A lot of points at least. Every Macao is smaller. Yeah, like the Palico. I guess the Palicos came with me longer and I only just used the Prowler again. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense that I got like 2 levels there on the Prowler. It's not slower, it's just I did a bunch of hunts. I'm gonna do one more quick hunt. Quick. Jurassic Frontier accounting. I'd seen 1,000 points. I might hunt the Great Macao, and if I do... yeah, I'll hunt another Macao. I'll do it with this because gathering is better on the Prowler. I kind of think it's kind of weird though. Like, are the Prowlers explicitly meant as like a low econ option? There's nothing wrong with it, it's weird because you don't really need a super low econ option, I think. I should probably talk to the elder. Veggie Elder? Was maybe his name? I should talk to him every time. Because he could give me, you know, stuff that I want to keep and store and collect gradually, but... starting to think those are not worth gathering. Okay, I'm not gathering from those. If it's only... I didn't get a single unique item. Which could just be bad luck, but... but I'm assuming this quest is a turn-in based quest. That's pretty good loot. Yes, it doesn't track it, so I have to turn it in. I don't know how much each unique fern is worth, though. A lot of jelly. Is this specific one just a jelly location? It's interesting to learn, maybe. Then I'll have to grind that if I ever want to use a Kinsect. Or an insect glaive. I don't know what the blue ones are. Still unique ferns. Are they higher drop rate plants? Because I'm getting a bunch of double unique ferns that I don't think I've seen on the pink ones. Kind of interesting. Because there's so much potential that these are like sneaky specific differences. It's hard to know if it's coincidence or if it's an intentional mechanic. I like that they're stuck on each other, because that's clearly not them grouping up to be friendly. They're just trying to walk and they run into each other. Actually, no, I said that it wasn't worth the sub-quest, so I'm not going to hunt the Great Macao. I think it would actually be a waste of time. I was like, oh, I'll do it when I initially saw it, but thinking about it more, there's no reason to hunt it. Because, yes, there's the rewards from carving it, but I don't even think I plan to craft anything with it. Maybe I should. Maybe that's my error. Maybe it makes a good weapon, maybe it makes for a good armor set. But as it is, it's kind of mixed. I wonder how Prowlers scale. Whether they just scale with levels for damage on boomerangs, or if the boomerang scales with the damage of the melee weapon. That's probably how it would work. That would make the most sense, but you never know. Ooh, if boomerangs scale with the melee weapon, then that is interesting. It would be very, like, oh, you want a paralysis boomerang, you probably don't want sleep, because I don't think Prowler has a good wake-up. Like, it adds an extra layer of consideration because of hit count on piercing boomerangs. And I don't know the movement values and whatnot. Like if each hit of a piercing boomerang does like good movement value, I think is what it is. Like at least element / status value, then it's probably effective at applying them. But it's also possible that the hits are completely terrible and it's worthless for applying. And that is hard to know without searching. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Movement value for Prowler mode. Something about 24 movement value for Boomerang Barrage. And Big and Pierce doubles it. But that's presumably just the damage, not like a status-based movement value. I'm assuming the Boomerang Barrage is just the throwing of boomerangs. Because this random post that I saw and I'm looking at is saying it was translated through Google Translate, so maybe Boomerang Barrage is not the most obvious or most accurate translation just by virtue of Google Translate from 2 years ago. It's kind of interesting to look at. Oh, and the spin attack from the boomerang combo apparently has a really high movement value. I don't know. I don't have any basis for trusting it, but okay, I'm gonna deliver what I have, see what I'm at. Easy. Wait. Did I got exactly 1,000 points. Either it automatically delivers the okay, it just delivers the correct amount. It would have been way funnier if I had the exact amount. If only. I don't know what the melee boomerang barrage is. It is interesting to look at, out of curiosity. Oh yeah, like a Japanese wiki page is what they're looking at. That's difficult. Interesting. Well, this is where I will wrap up soon. Oh yeah. All the generation stuff seems to be wikis that are Japanese. Did I say all the Japanese stuff? All the Generations Ultimate stuff seems to be pulling from that. I need to look for a Palico. Pierce, Big, and other options. Well, oh yeah, this game doesn't have the same pop-up system, does it? Pierce, Mega. Pierce, Mega. Pierce, Forbidden Acorn, no big. That's fine. It's very interesting, like, I have to be honest, in Rise, I didn't care about my Palicos or Palamute skills. They were fine. Good enough. It could be optimized and it would be faster if they were optimized and stuff, but this feels a lot more important to care about the Palicos, having optimized setups and stuff. But I'll wrap up for today. Next time, there will be a Cephadrome hunt. I have no idea how it will go, because I don't know if Cephadrome is one that needs sound bombs, whether it needs bombs. It's difficult. Yeah, Jagia. But yeah, I'll get these in the future. But maybe next time I won't do any side quests. Like, I won't hunt this Gendrome. I'll just Cephadrome and then rush as quickly as I can through all of these and hopefully finish 2-star quests next time. Because 3-star quests are where it... Yeah, if I finish these next time, then I'll have time on the weekend to hunt more real monsters. So yeah, if I finish this next time, go through all of those, I might also at the end go into these, see if you can just enter, leave to have it checked off. But that will be in the future. For now, here is where I say goodbye. So, have a nice day. Bye-bye.